food. It's mostly George, but it's 4 wild kitties. Then it's a handful of grain. He thinks it's great stuff. Thinks he's getting a whole lot, and he's got enough hay in here. So here's his bucket. There goes his grain, and you can hear him waiting. And here he is, waiting to come in. Hi. Hi. All right, now I have to get the gate open. Bar up. And push it open, and don't eat my camera. There he goes in. Oh boy, he says food. Snacks. That closed. And I close this door. Chain it. He knows how to open it. There you are. And I did brush him yesterday, so we're not as dirty as we were. But we are shedding. Look at all this business. You just go like that. And I've cleaned up the floor, but it's all down there too. So now we're having our snack. We're having our hay. Hi, Bjorn. Here you are. Let's go around and I'll show you the flowers. Not the horse, you guys. Wait till you see how these guys have bloomed. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Daffodils underneath the holly tree in full bloom. And here's the side where he just planted this year over here. And these guys have opened up. And these guys have opened up. And then on this side, these are going to be narcissus. There they go. And then I have a whole bunch of iris planted. So that'll be in a month or two that blooms. But these pretty guys. These were the originals planted here before my folks bought the farm. And so we've taken some out and moved them over there. Also put some underneath this holly tree that's in with the pear trees. Sorry, I shouldn't walk and jiggle, you guys. And coming up are peonies. And I'm going to make some peony soap. I love the smell of peonies. I don't know if it's fragrance I have is going to be like them, but these are a nice crimson red with a bit of pink in them. And here's where I've pruned out the dead rosemary that the deer killed. Let me go see if I can find some of his knives. And coming up to the garage are more daffodils. Those are doubles. I love them. Open the door here. Oh, it's dark. So here's some of the hoary-hories he's working on. First off, he makes the blade. I don't think I have anything here to show you what he starts out with the blades. But I have it laid there. And it looks like he has it labeled number 2 knot. He's got the little JBS brand he's trying to make there. And then here is, this is a madrona that came off of our property. County was trimming the road and I go, I want the wood. Hardwoods. And this might be cherry. I'm not sure. There's another. This is JBS right there. So I think he's selling these knives when he finishes for $115 because they take forever to make. I mean, this is from Harrow, you know, that's all rusty and they used to use in farm. And then he puts the little notches on the side and different shapes. He's trying the dipping in here for something different. And it's scooped out here so you can dig and scoop out your dirt. Over here he's got 2 more blades. See, this one's straighter. This one's got more of a waist to it, I call it anyway. He's got it all numbered 1 and spalded. Oh, he's got some spalded wood. That's like the maple, and it's gotten rot in it, and so it changed color or something. It's still strong wood, but it's got mottled kind of wood colors. Here's some of his rock weighting he just got. Came home with 850 pounds of stone. Anyway, this is going to be cut in half and going to be used for legs on a table that he got. Granite. God, that thing, I don't know how much it weighs. Look how thick it is. But anyway, that's going to be a bench. And I think that's granite too. This is jade. I think this is granite. Then at the place where he was buying this stuff, he saw this core of granite. He goes, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I want it. So he brought that home. Here's some more. Let's see over there. I don't know what's in the back, but that's jade. Here's some basalt that he's going to make tables out of. And we had one left over of the, because we wanted to be sure we had enough for the patio. And just little pieces. Oh, I love marble. And this is the coolest jade. I think he's going to polish this really shiny, smooth, and it'll be green. And then leave this rough. Won't that be cool? And then I'd like to put little horses on it or something. Haha. Oh, there's more core stuff. I don't know where he got that. That might be olivine. I'm not sure, this greeny piece. So there's more projects for the husband. Oh yeah, this is going to be a table, and it actually matches this, but it looks wetter or something. Anyway, that's granite too. But I think that's going to be a big old table. I don't know where or what, or how he's even going to move it. Oh, and this he got at a restore place. And it looks kind of jade-like. I don't know what kind of stone it is. I don't know if he knows either, but you know, you can see where this, where's my finger? You can see where the sink was and the little holes, but anyway, he's going to turn it into something. It's good to recycle. So here's the little table with the chairs. I got these little iron chairs. And I had to show you guys the little table. Flowers are changing. Let's see, over here I've got iris coming up. And they'll be purple and dark purple. And I don't know if they're, I think there's some yellow ones too. Narcissus are going to bloom like crazy. These are the pheasant eye, and they have so much fragrance. Got dandelions in them. See here, the daffodils, they're kind of getting done. Darn, so pretty. And my laundry line, and the swing, and the pear trees. I call those the lollipop trees. They're Quonset? Yeah, Quonset cherry, I think. And then I have to show you, I've got 2 tulips. It still came up that the deer didn't ruin. I don't know if you can hear the bees. They're all in the trees and the flowers. Oh, I put a heather. John got me a heather plant because I've been admiring him. And I put my pitiful little primroses in there on our deck. I planted, I can't remember their name, blushing pink or something, carnations and blossom. And I put some lobelia seeds, which are tinier than grains of sand. Those were the tulips for Jessica's wedding. They bloomed after her wedding. That was in 2010. And that's all that's left of them that lived. Tulips are funny. You do have to dig them up. And another carnation. Let's smell. I have to show you my rhododendron plant. Of course, I can't remember its name. Isn't it beautiful? Just coming into bloom. I got to show you the rhubarb. And then I'm going to go in the house and edit all this stuff. Here, but there's the rhubarb. I use those reels. That's where I cut off the leaves and get it ready. We sold, what, 40 pounds this morning? But, and that's a pear tree that's blooming. So there's the rhubarb. We're in the middle of the season. That probably comes almost up to my waist. That one down on this end down there, that one would come up to my waist. It's gorgeous. Well, it's raining, but he's in good shape. I got him all dieted before he gets all this spring grass.